Oh, well, hello everyone. I am in the craft room today, and it's a mess, as usual. I am working on multiple projects. With the new year here, I am convincing myself that I will finish all of these projects. I'm not going to leave anything unfinished. I'm getting tired of doing that. So, I think I've shown a few of these in some shorts. The desk is a mess. I'm working on a cardigan. This is a kit from Lion Brand. They had their kits on sale for 30% off, so this is going to be a cardigan. I have one side almost done here. It's called the Campfire Cardigan, and it is from this designer right here. What's her name? Jess. That's it, just Jess. Okay. So yeah, and underneath that I have a cross-stitch project, and underneath that I have a sewing project with sequins. It's a calendar, and I just kind of work on multiple things whenever I have time. This is the sunflower denim blanket. I call it denim because of this blue. That's the color of the yarn. So this is about 25 squares, and this is about 20. Since I'm working on multiple projects, this is a little tip for you here. This is a bread tie, and I wrote the size hook on there. I have a habit of my really nice hooks, I will lose them if I don't put them back in the case. Now I'm working on 2 projects. I can't remember what size I'm using, so that's why I put this on here. So I know this is my 5mm project, and this is my 6, because I don't leave my hooks laying around. They get lost. I put them back in their case. Alright, I'm probably going to clear this desk off the best I can. I have some purchases. I've made a couple of purchases in December and January. So yeah, that's the main crochet projects that I have. And this is my cart. This is how I work off of. Let's see if I can pull back. So yeah, I've got the blue there, the different shades of yellow there, and I just pull. I sit right here and I just pull what I need. There's the center color. And then my handy dandy, I love this thing. It just pulls right off of there as I crochet. That's where I keep the blue. And then, oh, there's the hook for that. Okay, I am organized. That's the size hook I'm using. And then my scissors. So I just sit right here and work on that. Now, I do, I've been on the kind of on the run lately. So for projects on the go, I have a project bag, and I will put like some of this yarn in it or some of this yarn in it. And while I'm out, I'll just make the circles. I'll make like a bunch of these circles, and then when I come home, I've got these pre-made, and then I just go ahead and continue my square. Or I use the blue, and I can whip out a couple of these out of my project bag, my new project bag that I take with me. So let me just move some of this stuff, and I will show you some of the purchases, and I will have links for those. I believe I'm an Amazon associate now, so I am required to say that if you use the links in my description box, I may earn a small commission. I don't know if this is working though. I mean, I'm new at this. I don't know. I read all the rules. I got the right links in there. They make it kind of complicated. But anyway, you're not required to use my links. I have to throw that out there. Alright, let me clean some of this mess up, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. My intro, I had said I'm an Amazon associate. That was wrong. I think they call it an affiliate. I'm an Amazon affiliate. Okay, just wanted to correct that. So moving on. Cross stitch, I'm not going to go into, but these are the projects that I'm working on. This is Aurora Borealis in 14 count, and I have started in the corner. just a little bit done on that. And I'm working on this too, just the black so far and the small corner here. So I don't want to really pull those out, but that's the cross stitch I'm working on. And I'm going to be getting a kit from a new company pretty soon here that has asked me to review their product. So I'm waiting on that to come in. And as far as my purchases, let's see, the new project bag that I've been carrying around with me. It's canvas with the grommets right here for the yarn to pull through. Now the reviews on this was only like $7, which is a good price. I have a couple of these, but they were way more expensive. So for $7, it's pretty good. I have 2 scans of yarn in there. It's a canvas, and it's got like a waterproof lining. And the reviews on it were not good reviews, and I don't understand why, because it's a quality bag. It's pretty sturdy. The only difference between my other ones and this one, I just had to have this one because it's got the pockets right here, which are handy. However, things will slide out. This won't slide out because I have silicone on that handle. But it's got room right here for your needles, your hooks. If you put 2 in, they will not fall out. And then as far as scissors will not stay in this. So my solution to that, which I'll have a link to the bag and to these are really handy for yarn cutters, just seam rippers. I bought a set of 3 of these, and I found that they cut yarn, they cut yarn really good. And that has a silicone handle, so that stays right in there. So that's a good alternative for scissors if you're losing your scissors. I think I paid maybe $5 for 3 of those. So this is what I've been using. See, I have a square made in there and a circle. I will be adding those to the pile over here when I finish them. So I don't know what those reviewers were talking about. I think it's a perfectly good bag. And whenever I do a review on Amazon, I get a lot of questions. My inbox will be full of questions from people, which I will answer some of them, but sometimes I just don't have the patience for questions like, does this bag have an opening? Read the description. Clearly it has an opening. I just can't sometimes, So when I'm in a bad mood or I'm like thinking, God, that's a dumb question, I just I wait till I calm down before I answer it, because I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude. I know I am sometimes. Alright, so the other purchase, this one kind of sucked. This is a yarn holder with, my lighting's terrible today. See that? This clips on. You have to put it together. So you have to put this on. You put the strap on there. Strap on, I said. But this is like a cheap wood. I do like the design on that though. So this part in the middle had to be inserted, and it was so hard to get that on there. I thought I was going to break it. So these range from $5 to up to 20. There's multiple listings for this. I would say use caution if you order this, because it is, you'll break it. I had to really put an effort into not breaking this when I put it together. And it will not hold a full scan. This is only like 5 inches right here. So like a small ball of cotton or something. So the idea is you hang it on your wrist. I'll probably never use this. This is a novelty item. But you hang it on your wrist, and as you're going around your daily life, you can be knitting or crocheting with your ball of yarn on your wrist. Yeah, I know. I will try it out someday. And then I have this book. I'm not a knitter. I used to be. It's been several years. And I needed a refresher course. This is a small book. It's very useful though. I had a copy of it before. This is the second edition though. I had given away most of my knitting stuff, so I'm reaccumulating some knitting things. And this is perfect. I don't really need a lot of the beginner stuff, but I do need a refresher. And this was from a used book dealer. Brand new, this book is probably $15. I don't know if there's a price on here. This is a really good condition though for a used book. Yeah, $15. I think I got it for $7. When you go on Amazon for any kind of book, they will have alternate listings for used books in all sorts of conditions. And I lucked out because I don't like paying full price for books. And I do a lot of my reading on a Kindle. But this fits in my project bag. So I also bought some new knitting needles because I had given most of them away when I gave up knitting. So this is a really long bag here in blue canvas. It matches my crochet hook bag, but I have this. This is from the Denise interchangeable system. They have Tunisian crochet hooks, and this is the knitting needles, and it comes with the cords and the stoppers. I'm not sure what I'll be making when I knit again. If anything, I just kind of want to have that skill. I want to be able to know how to knit. But I didn't want to buy the complete set because I primarily only use the bigger sizes. I don't use like lace size needles. So this is a handy little kit to have. And the needles I did have fit real nice in this case with the accessories. And then this is a set of cheap needles. This was a complete set. These are stainless steel. All the sizes, they came like this with their own bag, which was a cheap bag. So I just put them in my new bag. But they're stainless steel. They're all sized. So I do have every size if I need them. But I usually use bigger sizes. So that's one of my goals for the new year, is to reacquaint myself with knitting, and I just needed to get some more supplies for that. And this kind of tucks right back in here. I'm not going to do it right now. Not exactly travel friendly, but it will keep all my needles in one place. So I have links to that, to the bags and the knitting needles in my description box, and the book, and everything I'm showing. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. I think that's all I bought. Pretty sure. Yeah, besides the Lion Brand kit, which I cleaned my desk off of that, and that came with a free bag. I just threw it all in this bag. That Lion Brand cardigan kit came with this bag. And then I think back in December, I had showed this wreath I was working on. I do have a string of lights around that. And there are some bare spots. I'm going to be filling those in. You can see the wires a little bit right there. I'm going to fill those in as I use up balls of yarn. Well, here's one right here waiting. I'll be adding that to the wreath. I think that's all I bought. I know I'm probably forgetting something. I also bought this. I don't have it in the room with me. These are pretty cool though. It's a crystal table lamp. These go for 10. On sale, this was 10. But usually they're more expensive. But this is pretty neat. I have it in my room on my nightstand. It's got all different colors. It's got a neat little remote, different functions, and it's rechargeable. So I'm digging that in my room. Makes it look kind of fancy in there, fancy and festive. Also lights the room up enough so I don't trip over the dog when I get up to use the bathroom. All right. Oh yes, one more thing. And this was free, you guys. Now, I'm not a super religious person by any means, I do not have a Bible in this house, I realized. Every house should have a Bible, though, in my belief, whether you read it or not. I personally have never really read it. It's very confusing. But this was a free version of the New Testament. They call it the recovery version. And I'll put a link to this. You can order it. It takes about three weeks. And it came with like a study guide. It's a study Bible. And I haven't really dug into this, but I am going to. It seems like it's going to be... I think a lot of people don't read the Bible because it's confusing. I've always found it confusing. The little bit that I've read through this and using this guide, it kind of breaks it down so you can understand it. And yeah, the print is kind of small. But yeah, I'm gonna be checking this out. I don't go to church or anything like that. I don't. One thing about this, I was afraid to order this because I thought, you know, they're gonna fill my mailbox with all this religious material every week, and I can't stand that. It's pushy and intrusive, and it's like junk mail. Another thing, they didn't fill my my email inbox full of that either. So I'm pretty impressed so far that they haven't like pushed all their I don't know, propaganda, whatever you want to call it, advertising. They haven't done that, which is nice, because if they do, I'm unsubscribing to all of it. So this is about 8 by 6 inches, and I'm just, you know, just putting it out there if anyone's interested. This is free. I put a link to that. All right, it's a snowy day. I don't have to go anywhere today, thank God. I am taking my own snow day. I'm not leaving. I might go out there to shovel a little bit, but that's probably it. And that is it for this video. And if I forgot anything, which, oh, my community tab, I had put a link to a crochet along that I'm joining. I have not made my January square yet. Darlene McCaud on YouTube. She's a quilter and a crocheter. And she does life vlogs too, like car chats and things. She's pretty cool. She is from Maine, but she lives down south now. So if you detect a New England accent, that's because she's from Maine. And she's doing her square of the month throughout the year. And at the end of the year, you should have enough to make a throw or a blanket. She's using all different colors. I used up all of my colors mostly on my Roseanne blanket. So I'm going to be doing my squares all in one color with this. This was from a kit, a blanket kit that I started, and I'm not real happy with the way it's turning out. So I'm going to use this yarn. I'm going to use it up with the square of the month. In this month's January is the seed stitch. I hope I got there. Yeah, I think it's the seed stitch. And I might go ahead and just make 2 of every month, because I know it won't take me long to make a 12-inch square or whatever. So my crochet along project for that crochet along will just be one solid color, which will be easier to join them together. She's also going to do teach us how to do join as you go, which I'm really interested in because I have not mastered that yet. And she's a good teacher, so I hope I can catch on. Yeah, and I guess that's it. I got tissue and toilet paper to put away. We stocked up on that. Now I have to, there's a closet behind me in this room. I've got to restock my closet. My craft room is a supply storage room, as well as a craft room. That's why I don't really pan around and show you much, because some of it's not crafty. Some of it's just toilet paper. In my books that I'm studying there, see, I am doing the knitting thing. And I got some clothes I gotta put away right there. Project bags everywhere. Okay, that's it, everybody. I hope everyone's got enough toilet paper and Kleenex to get through the storm. I know I do. Everybody have a great day, and I will see you next time. And of course, I did forget something, so I just quickly made a video of this. This is my cabled blanket in the color Elephant Gray, and it's in the living room. I work on this when I'm in the living room, and it's almost completed. I think I have maybe a half a ball of yarn left to put into this. So there's that.